It's until I got older and realized that some of those qualities are actually maladaptive and were anxiety ridden. Because a lot of people, I know culturally, right? Culturally, we have seen a lot of women, I'll just speak for myself. I have seen a lot of women in my family would just hustle, 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 right? And so they will get sick, they would continue to hustle. They'd be stressed, they'd continue to hustle. They come off of work, they're making big 5-course meals. And, and what I learned to associate was that's what it was to be a woman. It's until I got older and realized that some of those qualities are actually maladaptive and were anxiety ridden. Because then I started, whenever I would get a little bit, I had to clean the house. Like I would clean in the first part of my marriage. Like my husband had to tell me, like, stop cleaning. Like, let's talk about it. And I'm like, no, yeah, I'm good. And I'm cleaning all this stuff. And it was my way to like relieve stress by cleaning. But like, let's dive into that.
That is definitely a common story, especially in households with women of color. That's actually my story as well. So I, grew up in a single parent household, saw my mother do everything. She was mom and dad and did everything. And so that's what I thought it was to be a woman, to just push through. She never cried. She just like sucked it up and just did it. And I loved her for that. But at the same time, I realized that she wasn't doing the work to take care of herself. And so in turn, I became a wife, I became a mother, and I emulated what I saw and didn't take the time to take care of myself. And so I reached a point of burnout. And that's when I really had to double down on my yoga and meditation practice and really understand the benefits behind it. But I think that's very common that we just go, go, go. And we just push through. And those are a lot of things that we have to unlearn and realize that there's power in slowing down.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes you have to slow down and move fast. And we don't do that.
Oh, that's good. That's a whole word. Slow down to move fast. Let that sink in.